Oof, let me get the chat up. Good morning, good morning. I'm just after eating a cupcake. I'm going to be straight out and honest. A salted caramel cupcake. And it was good. And I had a lovely salad last night, which was lovely. Yeah, let me get my channel up. That would help. Oh, it's been warm, hasn't it, the past few days? What a warm few days it has been. Right, sound is down. That's good. Live chat. There we go. Good morning. I've got my energy drink. Let me open it. No child today, no grandson today. Had him yesterday and I've got him tomorrow. Oh, he's such a good boy. Did you see the title of this video? My poor boy's eyes away again. So I'm giving him his eye drops. Once these eye drops are done, if his eye's still bad, I'm going to phone up the vet and ask for a prescription. Because you can get the eye drops for like £10 or something. Oh God. £10 or something like that. You can get the eye drops from the online vet. I'll see what they say. My poor boy. So it might be just something we've got to live with now that his wee eye's going to do this now and again. My poor angel. But look, I'm in a nest of Jack Russells. My poor boy. So how are yous? How are we all coping with the heat? How's everybody coping with the heat? I've been just squishing myself down. Just squish. That's what I've been up to. And I've had the blinds shut every day. I've had the windows open. I've had the fans going. The front door open. Oh, do you know, I'm so tired. I'm so tired as well. Being a granny is tiring. My immune system, it's like, what the hell's happened to me here? There's Miss Sky. Good morning, Sky. How are you? Isn't it a wee shame from Sky? I'm looking after him though, so don't worry. I'm looking after him. If I think he needs the vet, he'll be over there. But it's the same. It's went exactly the same as what it did the last time. The eyeball is kind of off to the side, and he was kind of irritated with it yesterday. So this is the third lot of eye drops he's had, and it seems, I don't know if it's better or not. It looks a bit better than what it was yesterday. So, but it's if they will give me a prescription if I phone them up. You know what vets are like. I'm sorry to all the decent vets out there, but the majority of the vets, they're after your cash. So they might not give me a prescription. They might say, oh, we need to see them, and then it'll be like 60 quid and then 40 for the eye drops. What was it, 70 something the last time? Oh, that's lovely. A nice wee bit of rain, Sky. That sounds lovely. We've not had any rain. I thought we were going to get some rain yesterday. We've not. It's been roasting here. We're not used to it in Scotland, Sky. Us pasty white folk, we're not used to it. As I say, the people that with the ginger hair, they're getting into the movie theatres for nothing. They're saving the gingers of Scotland. I think I might chance it and go to the cinema and go, look, I've actually got ginger hair. I just dye my hair pink. Let me in for nothing. I like something free. I like a freebie. So I do. So the hair's up because I've got the stuff on my scalp. This is what I do. Sit and scoosh. If it's not squishing the scalp, it's squishing the face. What can I say? I'm a hot mess, but I'll be better. I've seen Saturday, I'll be good looking. And Saturday I'll be all done up and everything like that. So, but I'm losing weight again, but I think it's just be running after this grandson. Running after him. I never even went my swimming this morning. I woke up at 6. Normally I've been up for 2 hours and I'm out the door by 6 o'clock. Slept to 6 o'clock this morning. I must have been absolutely shattered. Oh, Skyway, I tell you what he was doing. He's the cutest. He was lying in his cot and he had just woke up, right? So it was all goo and gat and all that, right? So I goes in and he's lying on his back and he's holding his feeties, right? So I takes one of his feeties and I go to it, and he brings his foot down and then he puts his foot back up to my mouth. So I do that to the feetie again. Then he puts his foot down and then he puts it back up to my mouth. So he was wanting his granny to do that to his feetie. And that the cutest, this just melts her heart, so he does. Melts her heart. Oh, it's warm already. See, it's cloudy this morning, but it's still really, really warm. Taps half weather again. Taps half. My computer froze, it's frozen. See, the thing is about this laptop is it's got my video editing software that I like. See now they don't do that video software, and the ones that Filmora and stuff like that I've had in the past, I'm not keen on it. So, but it's freezing all the time, this computer, and it's going offline and coming online and offline and online like that. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, I've got a bit of a serious conversation to talk to you about today. Quite a serious one. Just your opinion. We like to have opinions in this channel, and everybody's opinions is, you know, as valid as anyone else's. There's this YouTuber, right, that I unfortunately watch from now and again. I'll name no names. But he does cooking, right? He does cooking videos and stuff like that, and not really great cooking. I think the majority of people watch it because he burns everything. You know, he cremates everything he puts. In fact, he was cooking prawns. Now, everybody that cooks prawns know prawns cook in a matter of minutes, right? Prawns are in and out, and that's your prawn done. He had prawns in a roasting hot onion for a oven for about 45 minutes or something like that. They were black when they came out. So anyway, this guy. So he was accused of being of DV, if you know what that is. He was accused of that, and he was on saying, "I don't do that. I'm good to my women. I would never hit a woman and all that." Right? He was doing it, but leaked videos have come out now. There's a lot of leaked videos online. And you see this guy, I mean, it's a video, and you can see the guy, and he's having an argument with this lady. That I'm not really keen on this lady, but still, I feel my heart and my stomach went out yesterday. So he's kind of arguing with this lady, Prawn you, Paul. If I started something already, Sky, get on it. So this he's talking to this girl, and they end up having a wee argument and stuff like that. You won't, Sky, and I would rather not send you to him because he's a horrible, horrible person. So anyway, on this live stream, he's arguing with her, and he gets up and he hits her. So he does, and you hear it, you hear the smack, and she actually says, "You just slapped me really, really hard," and they flicked a cigarette at her. Right now, this is on a live video. So there's no saying I didn't do it. There's none of that. So yesterday he came live and we were all in the chat because I was like, this guy needs to have the police called. Good morning, lovely Lauren. Yes, I'm looking after Mr. Mikey. Angela, good morning. He's lying there just now. He's lying there. Sees me eye. It's that one there. I've got his eye drops in already, so I'm looking after him. So we goes into this guy's chat, right? And the majority of us were saying, that's disgusting the way you treated that lady and stuff like that. That's shameful doing that to someone that you're meant to care about. So the majority is for that. But there was some women going, okay, he was having a drink. He was having a drink. Right, and I was in the chat and I said, listen, see if you've had a drink and you go out and you murder someone, you can't go to the judge and go, do you know something, Your Honour, I was absolutely blazing and I done the murder, but I was drinking, and the judge would say, oh, well, I'll let you off with it. No, you'd still get charged with murder, right? So these ladies are in there and they're still, oh, you're wonderful, after seeing the video of them doing this. So my comment, I think I get blocked. I think I get blocked because I put, right, I've always wondered what kind of woman it is that like writes to Chris Watts or serial killers, Ted Bundy, that kind of thing, that fall in love with these serial killers and stuff. I've always wondered what kind of women write to them, and there I found out. I found out yesterday with these ladies that are in there making excuses. There's no excuses for that kind of thing as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely no excuses for that. And he was going, you make me mad. Oh, really? So anyway, I was a wee bit heated last night, but as I say, I think I'm blocked. I think I got blocked. I couldn't control my wee fingers. My wee fingers were like that. That's, and it's listen, what channel's that? Sam's Bar, is it Sam's Bar? Hold on a minute to see what, Sam's Bar Lounge, right? See, Sam's Bar Lounge. It's on that channel. And there's a disclaimer that it's violent and stuff like that. And it's a trigger warning for people. I couldn't believe that there was people sticking up for this lunatic. I couldn't believe it. People sticking up for it. So there you are. I was doing one yesterday in the chat. And I was sending Sophie and Amanda and going, oh, I'm losing it now. I'm on the chat now, I'm losing it. But we were all getting blocked because we were all saying the same thing. We were all saying the same thing. There's no excuse for that. But imagine, I can't believe another lady would say, but do you know what? He was drinking. Does that matter? Does that matter? Or wait to hear his explanation. Right. Was his explanation going to be that she made him angry? Is that going to be the explanation? Sky, the prawns were black. In fact, see when he opened the oven, you could see the smoke bellowing out, and he set off the smoke alarm twice. And he was going, people will think my prawns are burnt now. So do you know what he done to prove the now they were black, don't forget that. Do you know what he done to prove the prawns weren't burnt? He picked them up with his raw hands. He just started fingering the prawns. He just started scooping the roasting hot prawns up and doing that with them. I was like, oh, for good trigger. And he's already fisted a squid live. He's fisted a squid. There you are. I was like, oh, that doesn't look right. He had his, no, I'm not being dirty, he had his full fist inside a squid. And I was like, oh, it doesn't look right to me, that. And then I'm thinking, it's my dirty mind until everybody else started talking about it. I was like, I don't think I'd want to eat that squid. That poor squid was getting it. He fingers everything. Everything gets fingered or fisted. He's no right in the head, Sky. He's definitely not. But that's what he was doing. And how people can... There's live video. There's a video like that. And how he can excuse himself. See, I knew I would get it. Listen, we're 14 minutes in. That's quite late. I think I was already in the gutter like 2 minutes yesterday, or the day before. So the guy's no right. And listen, I've not even got the best here. I've not even. Listen, he's been inside, he's been in jail for stabbing 2 ladies. Right, so he's not got a good track record, the man. I've got bad vibes, I'm telling you now, I've got bad vibes off him. And to be honest, I don't find his food appealing. He thinks he's the best chef in the world, but he's not even a chef. I don't know, anybody that can put prawns in an oven for like 40 minutes. It could have been 90, I can't even remember. He's cooked a chicken backwards. In fact, there was one time he undercooked a chicken and it was raw and pink and jelly-ish. And do you know what he done? He ate it just to prove a point. Oh, it's not raw. Ooh. That's the kind of stuff I'm watching now. But Sam's Bar Lounge is the name of the channel. It's got all these wee clips all leaked. And I still can't believe there's women throwing money at the man, throwing money at, here, take the money. I don't know what's going on. Sky, he ate it as well. He ate it. You could see it was raw. Do you know what he'd done? Because I think the man's got a drug problem as well, right? And I'm not down MD. MD's got a drug problem. It is what it is. And, you know, we've all got demons kind of thing, you know what I mean? But I don't know if he thought how time goes, how you perceive time when you're out your face, right? So he had a frying, but he had the hot oil going this day, and it was chicken thighs. Chicken thighs. Now, chicken thighs are quite thick, do you know what I mean? Chicken thighs. And he puts them in the hot oil for 3 minutes. 3 minutes was all he did. Jordan, good morning to you. 3 minutes in the hot oil. Now, I mean, I'm not a chef and I'm thinking myself, that's going to be raw on the inside. In fact, we were all saying that's going to be raw on the inside. So that's what happened. It was crispy on the outside and raw on the inside, and he sat and ate it. But he does crazy stuff. He does crazy stuff. See the poor squid that he fisted? The poor squid. Do you know he stuffed it with raw rice? No, even but it wasn't even. Was it the squid that got that something anyway? Get raw rice shoved in it. Now, see if you're going to stuff something with some rice, you parboil it even. Maybe even cook it all the way. Pip, good morning, my lovely Pip. Good morning. Right, so if he shoves all this raw rice. Oh, do you know what it was? Listen, you've probably never known that you can do this. Stuff a chicken drumstick. See a chicken drumstick? Stuff it. He stuffed it. So he had a drumstick like this, right? And he whacks into it with a knife. He absolutely cracks it open and then opens it like that and shoves raw rice in it. Like that. Raw rice into the chicken drumstick like that. And then puts a couple of cocktail like skewers through it. Mo, good morning. Yeah, I know. Isn't it disgusting, Pip? Raw chicken and the rice. See if you're, as I say, if you're stuffing anything with rice, you usually parboil it first or cook it all the way and stuff it. So it brings this out the oven, right? And I'm thinking, there's no way in hell that rice is going to be cooked. It's not going to be cooked. And he's eating it on the and everything that he makes, he's like that with, and crunch, crunch, crunch. He's like that, and I'm like, oh, I've got the book. You can hear it's raw rice. Oh, it's just more. It's this guy that's on YouTube, and he's an absolute abuser. That's the only word to thing that he's. And he caught on it. If he's want to see it and listen, trigger warning. If he's sensitive, don't watch it. But it's on a channel called Sam's Bar Club, Sam's Bar Lounge. And it's this guy that I've watched for a while, right? But it's more like, not even like hate watching, just like I'm amazed watching this channel. So he's been accused before. In fact, he's been in jail before. He stabbing two women, and then he was going out with another lassie that he was bad to, and then this one he's been caught doing it to. He's been caught. The video has been leaked. And yesterday I went into the chat because I was thinking everybody in the chat's going to be like the same as me and be like, no, that's a disgrace. You need the prison boy. That's what you need. And there was ladies on it that were still like, oh, but he might have been drinking. Right. Ladies, I can't get that over. I can't get over that. But as I said, I've always wondered what kind of women it is that write to like Ted Bundy. Like, oh, I love you, Ted Bundy. You know, it's that kind. It's that kind of lady that writes to like Chris Watts and stuff like that. Undying love to these maniacs. How can and somebody said, let's hear his side of the story. What side of the story? It's a video, it's out. We all seen what his side. First of all, he flicked a lit cigarette at her. He flicked a lit cigarette at the lady first. And I don't particularly like the lady, but my stomach went. My stomach went out. God for girl, yes, I know, but I've been talking about fist and squid, so what do we expect? It's true though, I'm not being dirty. That's what he done. He got a squid and he was like fisting the bloody thing. He's a maniac, the man. In my opinion. He's an absolute. And look, see the stuff he cooks. I'm like boking majority of the time. It doesn't. None of it looks appetising to me. None of it looks. I've never seen a dish that I've thought, oh, you know, some that's actually no bad. It's all horrible. Oh, horrible. And he listen. Do you know? See, I could go on. Me and Sophie were talking yesterday about him. He was going off on his subscribers. One of his subscribers had come in and said, what is it you're cooking, right? He was making cheeseburgers or something. He had a big argument. What does it look like I'm cooking? Pizza. For goodness sake, open your eyes and all that. He was like that to him. Look. You know, I was like, for God's sake. See, I was cooking my roll and square sausage, and even if I'd said it 20 times and someone was to come in, what's that? You're cooking blueberry? Oh, it's a roll and square sausage I'm cooking. Oh, he went off on one. Somebody got it just for asking what he was cooking. He's an high-ho. I know, see, that it's my fault talking about like fist and squid and stuff like that and fingering prawns. I mean, he was doing all that. But like, I don't think I'm going to look at a prawn again or a squid the same way after and he's always sticking his hands in people's food. I'd rather not have my food handled. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, see if you were going to a restaurant, right, you're going to a restaurant and you seen the chef like fingering your food, you'd be like, no thank you. I want something that's not been fingered. Thanks very much. Maybe it's just me being wild, but I'd prefer not to. Or see if you had to, wear gloves. That'd be a good idea. Wear gloves. You don't know what's under their nails. I mean, God for girl. Look, it's good for a diet because you're like, oh God, I don't even feel like eating now after watching them. He does the craziest stuff. Crazy. Either cremates things like in a boiling oven, or he just doesn't cook them at all, like the rice. Do you know what else he done? Pasta. Raw pasta. See, elbow pasta. Raw elbow pasta. Like macaroni. Raw. Hard as a brick. He put it in the frying pan and was frying it. Frying it raw. Like that. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Get some water in there, you know. Boil the bloody pasta first. See if you're going to fry. Boil it first so it's soft. Why was he frying the pasta, absolutely rock hard pasta? I don't get it. He's meant to be a chef. Oh, listen. Anyway, that was me. I think I got banned. I think I got banned for their channel last night because I had enough. It was like the straw that broke Blueberry's back. Listen, I couldn't hold my wee fingers back from seeing a few things to these women that were throwing money at this guy that had just been caught on camera, you know, DV a lady. Sky and mine too. I'd see if he ever comes to Scotland, saying that if he came to Scotland, there'd be a few guys lining up to have a word in his ear, I think. Yes, I know, God for girl. It's horrible, a horrible man. So I don't know what these women are. My fingers were red hot. I was like, that, you dirty. I was calling him a coward and stuff like that. You know, it takes a lot for me to crack, but I did. I kind of cracked yesterday. I had enough of it. I've been watching this channel for a while now, and I was just like, that's it. I need to say something. I can't say something. So I think I've been banned now. I've been banned. But we were all getting banned. See anybody that said anything that he didn't like. We all got banned. So there's a lot of us now. There's a lot. Do you know what? I'm watching. I'm going to watch his live streams, and hopefully it'll be here. The police at the door. Can we have a word with you? We've got evidence here because it's on that channel. There's no denying it. They're like, don't believe everything that you see. Don't believe everything that you see with your own eyes. What do you mean, don't believe everything that you see? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Don't believe everything you see? What kind of thing's that? Elisa, good morning to you. Oh, some guy, listen, see if you want to watch the video, as I say, it's trigger warning. Go to a channel called Sam's Bar Lounge and you will see the video that I'm talking about. And anyway, it's for awareness because people need to be aware of this guy because he's obviously preys on vulnerable women. That's what he's doing. But there's loads of people out there that are covering all the stuff. So, listen, although I'm banned, I'll still be able to see. I would rather not give him a view anyway. Yes, see, golf girl, I'm weird like that as well. But this guy fingers all the food. As I said, he cooked prawns for something like 45 minutes in a roasting hot oven, right? Everybody knows prawns are like 2-3 minutes for a prawn, right? The prawns are done really, really fast. And he opened the oven and the smoke bellows out and the fire alarms are going off, right? The fire alarm's going off and he's going, and they're black, right? They're black. And he's going, everybody will think I've burnt the prawns. I've not burnt the prawns, look. And he starts lifting the prawns up with his bare hands and doing that to the camera. You can see the steam coming off them. And he's going, look, they are not burnt. Eee. Oh, it was just like the poor prawns. What did they deserve that for? What did the prawns deserve? I would not put anything in my mouth that that man cooked. Yes, Martingo Pink, good morning to you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yes, Alethea, I'm just after talking about the chicken there. It was thighs, chicken thighs. And he had some oil and he fried them for, this is how I'm thinking maybe drugs alter your time or something, right? He fried it, chicken thighs for like 3 minutes. Crispy on the outside, raw in the middle. MD order that. Who wants the crispy on the outside, raw in the middle? There's some raw rice with it. Hey, beautiful. And some pasta that's been put in a frying pan, raw pasta. Like that. I mean, Lisa, he thinks, I don't know. I really don't know what he thinks he's God's gift is what he thinks. That's what he thinks. He thinks he's, and do you know who he doesn't like? Gordon Ramsay, Chef Ramsay. You know, he's an a-hole as far as this guy's concerned. Listen, pal, I would eat at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant any day of the week. I wouldn't be eating your squid that you fisted for 20 minutes. No, thank you. I was like a bit, I was a bit like that watching the whole squid thing with the whole fist. I swear to God, I'm not being dirty. The whole fist was inside this thing, this animal. I think we were all like, oh God. I was like, I can't watch that. I don't know if I can watch it. I felt embarrassed. Actually, I felt a bit embarrassed to watch that. I was like, oh my God, I feel as if I need to go for a shower now. Alethea, I've been blocked for the chat because yesterday I opened up because after they leaked videos and you can see what he done to that. Now, I'm not particularly keen on his girlfriend either, but nobody deserves that kind of thing. Nobody, man or woman, deserves that kind of treatment. So I know I think I need to scrub myself after. Listen, I would not eat anything the man cooked. But the prawns, the poor prawns, I tell you, they were in an oven that was as warm as the earth's core. Prawns. I can't go any chef. And somebody had says to him, do you know, make us a BLT. And he's going, what's a BLT? And she'll go, a BLT. Every chef knows how to make a BLT, and he's going, shut the F up. He was saying to her, so he didn't even know what a bacon, lettuce and tomato is. Us folk in Scotland know what that is. Come on now. I couldn't get her the women that were in there throwing money at him and going, oh, well, he was drinking. What the F? No, that's how I wrote. Listen, see if you murder somebody and you're under the influence, do you think the judge is going to go, do you know what? I'll just let you off with a warning this time because you were drinking. Don't drink again. No, they're going to get done for life. That's what they're going to, or in some parts of the USA, the death penalty. That's what they're going to get. It doesn't matter if he's been drinking or not. You should never lift a hand, ever. And he's got a weird obsession with knives. Do you know that? And he's already been done. He's been in prison for stabbing people, right? And he's got this weird obsession with knives. And he kisses his knife. And he does all this with his knife. My knife. And he goes like this and he cuddles his knife. He's like, mine. I'm like, that's a wee bit creepy to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's been inside for doing that kind of stuff and he's kissing kissing a knife and things like that. I'd love Chef Ramsay to come and have a word with him. Chef Ramsay, I'm going to get in touch with Chef Ramsay and say, check this, dude. You thought you were bad in kitchen nightmares? Well, come and have a look at YouTube nightmares, Chef Ramsay. YouTube nightmares. I've had nightmares about that poor squid. He cuddles his knife and all, and he goes, this is my best friend, and he kisses his knife and all that, and he's going, I can do this. And I'm like, he's going to chop his ear off any time. He's going to cut himself. And he goes, I can chop onions with my eyes shut. Like that. And I'm like, that doesn't make a chef. Do you know what I mean? You can have mad knife skills, but you're a terrible, terrible cook. Listen, honest to God, me and the girls we're watching it now, but in all honesty, it's got more than YouTube drama. It's got downright dangerous. I know, I don't know why. God for girl, I don't know why I watch it. It's like a mad compulsion that I've got to see what he's doing now. What's he up to now? Because I'm in disbelief. I think it's disbelief I've got. I'm like, I can't believe there's people like this. It's like, people call it like watching a car crash or something like that. This guy, it's like, I need to see what he's up to. But I've unsubscribed for his channel, so now I'll just be watching reaction channels about him because I'd rather not give him the view. He doesn't deserve it. As far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't even be on YouTube with doing half the stuff that he's done. You know what I mean? People get put off YouTube for less than what he has done. He would still F it up, Sky. He would still F it up because see everything he cooks, he calls it my way. So it's like raw chicken my way. It's like raw rice my way, fisted squid my way, cremated prawns my way. Everything's my way. So he would have that. He would have a fruit salad disaster my way as well. He'd have a fruit. Honestly. So anyway, I will have to watch because I need to. I'm really wanting to see the boys in blue. I really want to see the boys in blue come and take this a-hole away. Because see if there's somebody that deserves it. This guy does. He's got previous, and obviously jail didn't sort him out. And I think the guys in jail will find him very attractive. Actually. Oh no, there's a CAT out the front. I hope they don't see it. No, they don't see it. That's what he done. God forget, I never went swimming this morning. Do you know, I was just so tired after watching the wee fella yesterday. I slept till 6 o'clock this morning. Normally I'm up for 2 hours and out the house for 6. So I never made it up to my swimming this morning. But Mr. Mikey's over there. There's my poor Mr. Mikey. See him? Yeah, I noticed that yesterday's wee eyes going off to the side again. So I've gave him his eye drops, and see when the eye drops run out, if his eye's still bad, I'm just going to phone the vet and see if they can give me a prescription for him. Oh my God, see that's it, Alethea. But you know, behind the scenes, he's telling her this. I mean, I don't think for 1 minute that she's that daft. And I don't know about Canada, but in Scotland, see, it wouldn't matter if somebody said he didn't do that. See, if they've got evidence, they'll do it. But I won't be watching his channel anyway. I'd rather watch Garlic Bread or someone. Just Saying, I like to watch Just Saying. She's nice. Yeah, I like watching their videos, so I'll just be doing that because I'll not be giving him a. And anyway, I'm blocked. I'm blocked now. I get blocked yesterday. Yeah, but my poor boy, can you believe his wee eye again? Maybe we're just going to have this problem with his eye. I mean, he is like 60. He's nearly 17. He's nearly 17. Yeah, I know, but I know, I was like, I've just been blocked there. Because I called him a coward and put tomatoes. I was throwing tomatoes out. I'm dead mature, for my age. 50-year-old, I was throwing tomatoes in this chat. Look at me. I'm doing a bit of trolling here myself. It's the first. Because I was meaning it, I wasn't really just doing it for a rise. I was actually really doing it. So I wasn't really trolling. I was just telling them my opinion. Surely to God, the police have looked at the. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what it's like in Canada, but it wouldn't matter in Scotland if somebody was doing that to me, and the police had the evidence and came to the door and I said, "You never, no, it was just a game. It wouldn't matter. The police had evidence. They just took him." Yes, guy, that's what I was like, boo, throwing tomatoes. Like I was dead mature, a dead mature 50-year-old. Where's the tomato emoji? Searching for it. There it is. Pelting with that. Take that tomato in the face, eh? Tomato face my way. How about that? How about that? Tomato face my way. Do you like it? Carolyn, good morning to you. Good morning. How are you? Oh, Golfer Girl was telling everybody about the wee fella yesterday. You see, every day he's getting better and better at things. And he'd woke up in his cot and I went in and I was like, good morning, good morning. And he was holding his feeties, right? So I grabbed one of his feet and I went like that to it. And he took his feet away and then he put his foot back to my mouth and was, and I done that, and then he pulled his foot away, and then he put his foot back to my mouth. So he was wanting his granny to do that to his feetie. It was great. I had such a good time. So I've got him again tomorrow. I've got him again. But I mean, wait to see that the house is. Oh my God, look. Like the house, like a changing mats. The house is, look, I've got all this all going about. No, I've not had them overnight, but I'm going to be having them overnight. I think it's September the 1st or something like that. I'm going to be having them. In fact, I think I've got them for a couple of nights because Amanda and her partner have got the Kevin Bridges. They're going to see Kevin Bridges. That's a Scottish comedian. They're going to see him and then just have a couple of wee nights. So I'm going to have them overnight. So it's going to be. Whew. See, by the time he goes away, I'll be like shattered. I'll be a shadow of myself. Not look. Honestly, it keeps me going throughout the day. The day just goes like that. Yeah, no, it's going to be the first sleepover. Oh, did you not get tickets? Yeah, so they're going to get a hotel for a couple of nights as well. So that'll be nice for the two of them just to get away for a couple of nights and know that he's got his granny wrapped around his finger anyway. He just needs to go, and that's me. What is it, son? What do you want? That's the way it's going to be. In fact, you know how I used to buy lots of makeup? Do you know what I'm buying now? Toys. Toys for Christmas. And I watched I watched Miss Rachel. I've already got, well, Santa's already got the farm that's in Miss Rachel, the apple tree that's in Miss Rachel, the little barns that have got animals in them. Miss Rachel is a bad influence. Miss Rachel's a bad influence. I says to Amanda, remember I used to buy makeup, now it's toys. Oh, Pip, see, you're never fully ready to let them go for a night's sleep And even then, Amanda's probably going to be like worried. Oh, I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder. Oh, if you not seen, oh, Pip, you need to watch Miss Rachel. It's on YouTube. Miss Rachel's on YouTube. Fred will love it. He will love Miss Rachel. It's all singing and stuff like that. But it's costing me, because every time I see the toys, I'm like, oh, he would like that toy. You know, he's going to like that. And he watches Miss Rachel every day. He's going to like that toy. And the snow globes, they're getting put out. Toys are going there instead. Who would have thought? Who'd have thought my beautiful snow globe? That's it. But, well, I did say that would happen, and it has. It's happened. I'm already thinking we're going to need to move that table now. We'll move that table to over there so we can have lots of room in here to go about on the space shuttle. Elise, yes, I know. He's an absolute darling, so he is. He's an absolute darling. Pip, have you been trying the Fred with foot? Ah, oh, that'll be lovely, Pip, and his first holiday. Do you know, I had a travel cot for wee Peter, and it was the best thing because not only was it like a cot, it doubled up to be like a playpen. So if you were out the living room, you would just put them in the playpen and you'd put toys in and stuff like that, and you know that they wouldn't be getting up to anything. But do you know what I done being me? I put a sign on his travel cot saying, "Do not feed the animal." That's a shame. I'm a bad mother. Do not feed the animal, and he was like that, innit? Ooh, Pip, isn't it wonderful seeing their faces like that when they've got food? Our wee fella's liking banana just now. Some mashed banana, and his eyes are like that. He's like, what is this? But his wee mouth's like a baby bird. He's like a baby bird. So it's all, and I keep thinking like he's high chair in Christmas. I'm going to give him mashed potato, and he's going to have like turkey gravy and all of that on his mashed potato. So I can't wait for all that. In fact, do you know, I've done that this morning. I've got some more. I've got my brother's Christmas present and my sister-in-law's Christmas present. But this is the thing. See, by Christmas time, is not as stressful. See if you get a couple of presents in throughout the year. As by the time Christmas comes, you've got quite a lot, so you're no out an absolute fortune at Christmas, and it takes all that stress away. So that's what I like to do. I'll get another couple of presents next month, and then by the time Christmas comes, we'll be all set. But watching these cartoons is costing Granny a fortune. It's money I would normally spend on makeup, and let's be honest, I've got enough makeup. Saying that, I got makeup yesterday. I can't even lie to yous. I got my foundation for MAC, which that's the foundation I use, and I got a new MAC lipstick. That was reduced for £25, £22 or something like that to 13. So I bought that as well. Yes, I know, Pip. See, I like to do that. I like to do that, and then by the time Christmas comes, it's not as bad. My sister-in-law won't be watching this. I got her. I went on to Etsy. I thought that would be a good place for unique kind of gifts. And my sister-in-law, she's like a hippie kind of. You know, they love hippie stuff. So I got her this beautiful what do you call it? A dream catcher, a beautiful dream catcher that's got butterflies and all of that on it. It's really, really pretty. And I got her a candle that's got amethyst stones in it. It's really, really lovely. So I got her that. And for my brother, I got him a book for Waterstones. I think that's Laura's favourite. That's where Laura goes for her books. And it's a paleontology book. He loves fossils and stuff like that. And this book's all about, like, I think it was wrote by a paleontologist, so he's going to enjoy that book. So that's their wee gift so far. Sky, the Christmas spirit's with me every day. I'm on two or three Facebook groups, and that's all we do every single day is look at Christmas trees, decorations, I'm going to be doing my project with my fireplace. I'll probably have the video set up to show you the process happening. I'm going to have it Grinch themed, so that's going to be new and different. And I've got my new tree this year, which is going to be also awesome. And I'm going to have it purple, silver and white is going to be the colours on it. See that I've got my blue meteor lights, they'll be going on it as well, maybe. I'll see what it's like. I might not put the blue, maybe put the blue ones up there. That would be a good idea, could have the meteor lights up there. Oh, we'll see. It'll be great anyway. But it'll be funny to see the wee fella, because I'm going to have like Halloween first, and there's going to be skeletons and all that all hanging about. So he'll get used to it. He'll get used to his granny's house. It's going to be fun. Oh, I mean, it's gave me a new lease of life. This baby, this gorgeous boy. He's gave me a new lease of life. Every day is different, and every day it's exciting, seeing new things and stuff. And getting to know him. Pip, you must be the same with wee Fred. We're all getting to know him now, like his wee self, his wee nature and things like that. It's just, it's a great feeling. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Oh, romantic dinner, Sky. I've not been for a romantic dinner in an awful long time. I can't even remember. Yeah, my Halloween bags, I'll probably do them again. This year, go figure, I'll probably do my Halloween bags because everybody likes to see the Halloween bags. See, to be honest, I was like, what, I'm about like £50, £60 on Halloween stuff for the kids. But I don't mind because it's a wee special thing. You know what I'm like with Halloween and Christmas. And I like my bags to have like a toy and to have like good sweeties and stuff like that in it. So, and I always think to myself, that's more, I mean, but many, was it about 100 bags I was last year? And they were gone within an hour. Within an hour, they were gone. That's how many kids all come to the bungalow for their Halloween. And it's terrible having to put a sign on my gate saying sorry out of Halloween stuff, but... Yeah. Pip, is he doing this? Our wee fella's doing that. I think it must be Tito's coming in. He's doing that all the time and he's dead slabbery. So I think he's definitely teething. Oh, Sky, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, and do you know, my tree will be going up. See, as soon as the Halloween stuff comes down, the trees are going up, and I really don't, and there'll be lights on the window and everything. I don't mind being the first in our town. I don't mind that. I don't mind people going, there's a bungalow down there, by the way, and it's got Christmas up and it's only November. That's me. I like to do that. It's not your house, so let me do it. I really don't mind what people think anymore, which is good. I think that YouTube does that to you, actually. YouTube makes you grow thicker skin because you get it. You do get it. So now, and age, now I'm like, I don't care. Yes, I've got the, look, I've got the Christmas stuff up. Does he, Pip? They're just getting used to their wee voice. They're just getting used to, and the doggies are fine. The doggies don't even bother. He was in his cot sleeping yesterday, and the postman comes to the door, and the two of them are bark, 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 bark. He never even flinched, so he's used to the doggies barking, and the doggies are smelling his feet and all that, and you can tell with the look in his face he's wanting to kick the doggies. I'm like, oh no, 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 and I'm like pushing the doggies away. I wouldn't let him kick the doggies, obviously, but they were sniffing his feeties. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to my Christmas because Santa's coming to the bungalow because Santa's one of my subscribers actually. Santa's one of my subscribers, so he comes to the bungalow. So I'm going to have the feet prints of Santa and all that. I'm going to have the whole shebang, what I usually do. It's the joy in their face, but I says to Amanda, be prepared, and Pip you as well, for when Christmas comes and You've got all these beautiful toys and all the rest of it. The kids are more interested in the wrapping paper than what they are the actual gift. They're like, way wrapping paper. In fact, yesterday I was sitting with loads of toys with our wee fella. And do you know his favourite toy was? The box with the handkerchiefs. That was his favourite toy yesterday. With all these toys and he was playing with this. I took a picture for Amanda. I went, look at all the toys he's got, and that's his favourite toy, is the handkerchief box. You're like, for God's sake, I've just spent 40 quid on a farm. That's kids for you. The boxes, like cats. Cats like to have boxes. Toddlers love boxes as well. Boxes you can make into anything. Forts and stuff. Oh, that's good, Pip. Oh, Pip. Pip. Oh, it's going to be dead exciting watching the skies and all that to see Santa. But if you're taking the wee fella to get a picture with Santa, Sophie was having none of it when she was a toddler. She was screaming the place down. She would not go near Santa whatsoever. But so we didn't force her, obviously. But we did want a wee picture with Santa, but there was absolutely no chance. I was like, see when we took them to Disney, now remember Amanda was 2, so Sophie was 4, the first time we went to Disney. And I remember having to tell them that Mickey Mouse wasn't that size, that Mickey Mouse was bigger than their daddy, you know, because kids are like, they go to Disney and they see these huge figures and they're like, what the hell? That's not what I seen on the TV. Ah, no, it's going to be great fun. So that's me looking at Christmas stuff already. I can't help myself. So I'm going to go, guys, and I love you all very much. So I won't see you tomorrow because I'm going to be busy. But I'll be back on Saturday, much prettier than I am today. I'll have all my hair done and all that as usual. And I hope you have a lovely Friday. If it's warm where you are, try and stay nice and cool. If it's cool, put on a wee sweater and have a hot chocolate for me. And I will be back on Saturday to see you. So I'm going to give you all a big, big kissy now. And I love you very much. Bye.